we're working on joint ventures for development that won't be in the market for a while, and we haven't seen development joint ventures being formed in a while. So it really is a tremendous time of transition. So what I would like to do is really get the impressions of the members of the panel. What are you seeing? Are you bullish? Are you bearish? What's going on in the market? And why don't we just start down the line?
Sure. I think after the massive market dislocation we went through, I think that everyone's more focused on the fundamentals. And as the previous panel discussed, multifamily clearly has the fundamentals and the winds at its back, and for that asset class, you'll not only see aggressive pricing and a lot of velocity.
That multifamily has a lot of strong fundamentals, demographics, et cetera. Development seems to be getting a lot of attention in the multifamily space at this point in the U.S.
So clearly the forecasters are talking about rents trending up, values trending up. We're going to be aided by the lack of new supply that was created.
The distress side equally is building up. So, 2 years of banks extending and distress mounting, and yes, low interest rates kind of keeping guys alive, but the fundamental, problem of not being able to refinance in full at maturity.
Our practice at Morgan Stanley is actually quite global. If you look at our footprint, we're about a third each in the U.S., Europe, and Asia, the three regions that we operate through. So just a moment.
I just add, difficult to add much to what everyone's contributed here, except the one thing I think is pretty clear is that we're watching a restructuring of the manager universe happen before our eyes. Not only have the investment bank.
Is the financing really there at rates that make sense? What are the loan-to-value ratios that you're seeing? Because the equity can go so far. The equity can drive a lot of the trophy property sorts of transactions.
I think the debt is coming back, ferociously. It seems like every week there's a new print, there's a new.
There's simply not as much equity as there was. And again, if you think about that, that buildup and that extend over the last 2-3 years.
What's going to happen with those loans? My impression is that the lenders, more so than they have been in the past few years.
I think it's a function of profitability in their other businesses, and as banks in particular and other lenders.
A push and pull going on between investors and general partners. Some of the investors think it's a great opportunity. Other investors would rather not have to fund that commitment.
To date has been a need for new cash, and if there hasn't been that catalyst event, people have been willing to kick it down the road. I see that changing also. I think people have recapped. I think people have restaffed. I think they're more willing to take action.